Hello and welcome back to the Little Scale Cars YouTube channel, and welcome to Diecast Duels, the new video series that pits two diecast models from two different brands against each other to see who comes out on top. Today, for our first episode of Diecast Duels, we have Tomica versus Hot Wheels in the battle of the Lamborghini Sian. Who did it better? Which one should you get? Let's get right into it and answer those questions. In the blue square on your left, we have the Tomica, and in the red square on your right, we have the Hot Wheels, as we head into round one, the casting. So let's take a look at the castings of these two. So, just from a top-down view, you'll notice right out of the gate, the Tomica is a little bit wider, which is one of the things I've always noticed about the Sian from Hot Wheels, is I thought that it was a little bit too skinnier. But with that also being said, the Tomica also is a little bit taller. It rides higher, and it has this kind of working suspension kind of deal, which makes it ride a little bit higher than the Hot Wheels does. And just so you can see how much higher it rides exactly. However, if I'm being totally honest, if you were to take the Hot Wheels out of the equation, it doesn't look distractingly tall. So just a quick overlook on the overall proportions of the Tomica. We'll see it is slightly better proportioned just by being a touch wider, I think, is what really puts it over the top. Whereas this Hot Wheels version, there are a couple angles where it looks a little bit wonky, mostly directly from the side here. But it honestly isn't that bad. I just think it could have benefited from being a touch wider, and not even by much. As you'll see here, the Tomica is not that much wider, but it's just a touch. So overall, in round one, the Tomica is going to pull slightly ahead and take the round. It's slightly better proportions, honestly put it over the top. The casting is slightly better than the Hot Wheels casting. Round two, details and paint. Well, the Tomica has everything that you'd want to see detailed very nicely. We have our headlight section here, nice and detailed in. We've got this portion here, different color as you'd like to see it, all this detailed in. This grilled section even's got the details. We have a Lamborghini logo on the side. Our intakes here on the side are all nice and detailed. We even have the two colored pieces here. We've got taillights in the back. We've got this section here, slightly different color. It's matched in with the base, so it fits. And overall, the detailing is very nice on this Tomica version. Not bad at all. In comparison, the Hot Wheels is missing quite a bit of the detailing that the Tomica has, right down to just a few lines. As you'll see, this line here, not present on the Hot Wheel. If we look at the top here, this little section here, not present on the Hot Wheel. If we go up to the front, you can just tell it's slightly, just ever so slightly different and a little bit better on the Tomica side. However, when we come around to the back, we will spy our tail lights, which I think look a little bit better with the insertion of the little black dot of paint in the center. We also have a little license plate section here, which is a tiny little detail, but it makes it look pretty nice. When we look at the tail section of the Tomica, we will see, while similar, it just doesn't quite look as good. The other big factor to add into the details category is the wheels. Tomica wheels are absolutely horrible, atrocious even, whereas the Hot Wheels wheels are a little bit nicer. I wouldn't say either one of them are terribly accurate to something you'd see on the Sian in real life, but if you had to pick one, the Hot Wheels are definitely closer. So at the end of round two, who pulls ahead? Well, overall, the Tomica does have more details actually in the casting itself. It has more details printed on as well. So with that all factored in, it's just slightly better. The wheels are terrible, but you can wheel swap those. So the Tomica is going to pull slightly farther ahead. Now that brings us to our final round, the price. The Tomica comes in at around 5 to 6 USD, but There are no real shops that sell these in the US outside of a handful of Walmarts and Kroger's, and they never have the good stuff, especially not newer stuff like this Lamborghini, so you're forced to go online. The cheapest that I have seen it for is around $10 to $12, including the shipping cost. I got mine for about $12 shipped, so compare that to the Hot Wheels mainline, available at just about any store if you look hard enough, and it's going to cost you about $1.25 maximum depending on the store you find it at. So with those factored in, coming to round 3, the Hot Wheels edges it right on up, because while the Tomica is better, is it 10 to 12 times better? I don't think so. It's nice, it's very nice, but the Hot Wheels is really not bad for the price you're paying for it. And after round 3, it's time to declare a winner. Taking 2 out of the 3 rounds, the winner shall be the Tomica. However, let's put a little asterisk by that victory mark, because while the Tomica is better, I can't say that it is 10 to 12 times better to justify the higher price tag. Combine that with the fact that the Sian from Hot Wheels is almost certainly going to be released in 20 different colors, whereas the Sian from Tomica is most likely going to get a handful of colors tops. And if you can only take home one, I don't think the Hot Wheels is a bad option as it rolls away. So, if price doesn't matter to you, the Tomica is what you should get, especially if you don't mind doing a quick little wheel swap. If you just want to add a Sian to your collection though, the Hot Wheels is not a bad option. So the Tomica is going to take the prize, but the Hot Wheels is just behind. That's going to conclude this episode of Diecast Duels. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Tell me what you think down in the comments below. Am I stupid and the Hot Wheels is by far superior? Make sure you let me know down in the comments below. Hit like on this video, subscribe if you guys are new, and I will see you in the next video.